Breakdown of the bribe Asante Berko paid to Ghanaian officials, including a $20,000 payment to a group identified as MoP Girls.
Is not the kind of president that will shield anybody just because the person may be in his government or not.
Back and say, oh, I don't have the information. Let's be careful. Sometimes we destroy ourselves in this country ahead of ourselves.
Omano abawie na amanfo atomobu ase create nyom ma omani ya Ghana man ye wara wo mayo bino omayi ho benka se wo mfa ho momanye ni na yensom onsom obi aye na famudi o no mai benya nkoso Ghana betumpon sa papa no twa ade ni na no twa kai amanfo mfa ho behwai sa 2014 eba yenya kronu bi ekoso o Ghana ha akono na mahu some initials be MoP Girls and no stand for Member of Parliament Girls and are you say a Member of Parliament Girls dia omunko ano yesi bribe no nko ayedimo omunko ano $20,000 choppable dollars. $20,000 Member of Parliament Girls, MoP Girls, our Ministry of Power. And I'm saying, I'm going to go to the as a committee and come in your bars, I will make up kakra, not my boom kakra. Oh, come in your bar. Now, hey, just a guess and the Parliament, I'm more guess. Now, way, hey, Asante Berko, the bribery issue where I started a pop up. Now, my question is, I didn't know Kwabena Bomfeh as Attorney General and Minister of Justice under the MPP. I didn't know the Office of the Special Prosecutor, Martin Amidu, Ebesi Kisia Jabinso. Oman time I uncover this issue. Amana Kwabena. Na mibusa, ya Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akrutinga Ayini. Only Deputy Justice Simsai. Any the OSP, Kisia Jabi, do they have the boss? Because we NDC for. Do they have the boss to crucify these people for us? And I said, I bet party people as usual. No only prosecute. Catch me. Oh, comment section. I say, now we new are subscribing. Like it, share more news. As you know, ever Maxi billion. I will naked truth. Nancy, and say, hey, breaking news. Young already in the break here, and you nipa nine. And you train I go nipa. And then you person I go cramai. A crony, I want on my way. The corruption in this country now, every day, Uber that should be and this one person. I'm from Kutia Radio. And now for when you are going to TV. And that's why I'm here vloggers. Uber who sem, now better sem. Now we are moving to so we can sem. It is answer and best who can be same comment section as because scandal no this particular administration BC. But the woman now Baba after the previous administration no and the atwaso could do even John Dramani Mama the first time 2014 yes it Turkish company be a Uranian coupon. Sikana Betriano a bribe. MPSA eri omo travel here omo jeje omo various bribe to was a make bribe natural. Now breakdown of the bribe Asante Berko paid to Ghanaian officials, including a $20,000 payment to a group identified as MoP Girls. MoP the mean is a Member of Parliament Girls pay. We wouldn't mean can tell me different explanation and as a Member of Powerful. No, Member of Power Girls. And a Member of Parliament Girls. Meaning, at the Ministry of Power, according to court documents, now breakdown no say, and it's the bribes that went out to Ghanaian officials, $500,000. First bribe wire, April 2015, invoice 1, Turkey to Ghana via New York. Now, the second one, $1.5 million. Second wire, May 2015, Jideze month back pay, invoice 2. The same day, the senior official signed the deal. Or signed the new year now. $1.5 million. J for Gukoto Gumu. Corner coding free. Third one, I have $5,000 each. Paid to about 5 officials. That means 5 times 5, 25 more. The $25,000 that we are our officials flown to Turkey to inspect equipment on top of a flight and hotels. Eti Ghana na hwe omo se mo nko no. Company no nam se onim se oba be nkwasi adwuma ene de ama Ghana nti. Eti obi anye $5,000 per diem 5,000. Enye government no Ghana na waso mo no. Aha, top officials no omo send na wi age $1.5 million. Emo $500,000 omo age. Ti mean say nipa ba akona na je $1.5 million na ne de ko $2 million. Yesa ba be che $25,000. E de ama nipa ba $5,000 each. To nipa ba 5. Ewie no hotel, a flight ni na no. Turkey company no one kuta, one twa ni na. That is the only sika on so be Jeffrey Ghana mo. Now the next one, $140,000. And also a later reimbursement settlement. Wire. This is the specific charge in count 2. Now, the itemized bribe list, the breakdown of funds. Email, August 2015. Prosecutors quoted an actual email listing who gets what. It included Public Utility Regulator, PURC, $20,000. A named Ghanaian official, $10,000. MoP Girls, Ministry of Power staff, $20,000. Hey, higher power team, $25,000. And on the end, people go 5,000 each, you know. Greco engineers, $20,000. Hey, yeah. Hey, Parliament. Tieniye, me say Parliament. Yo, and also $30,000. The email said Parliament was all paid by Asante travel and visas for the Turkey trip. About $45,000 to $50,000 Asante personal, and also a $35,000. It in a travel visa for the Turkey trip, about $50,000. Asante personal no kwa the two bottom who gets now the baby by fako we so baby pizza fako pizza the obey be fire $35,000 Berko's own cuts in his own words. It's way any the breakdown of corruption dream die ketachese the proyena yesi yetu ase any ora no what is ora ye ora ye operation recover all to know higher afeni ehun sem na when na manfo say busa questions say John Dramani Mahama, can you only Attorney General and Minister of Justice any OSP a say who protect no my empamo no my go office no kisi ajabe mu betimi ama nkrofo akoda jail because NDC for and the NDC no power Ghana so de sahaba ko sim intensi say a party bet you on one party member e dey too you know the happen rough sir na no na according to your friend is saying MP for Chifo Ati Monkwa any board member of SIC or say President Mahama is not the kind of president who will shield anyone because they are in his government or not.
Mahama is not the kind of president that will shield anybody just because the person may be in his government or not. At least we've seen the issue of his own friend Abu Gapeli was prosecuted under his regime. And so if there are truths and if there are some facts being established that individuals engaged in any corrupt practices in his government, I think that they will be taken through the due process and the truth will be uncovered. It is just not going to be proper to begin to pronounce people guilty, even before their names are even mentioned, it will not be appropriate. And so let's be cautious of what we say in the public domain.
Now, citing the case of Abuga Pele, was it a laptop issues, you know, and as a Sada Jida issue, you know, or say John Dramani Mahama, nana papa, because or not na, no free na vrangu, John Dramani Mahama, every volley, I don't say gonjani into air, and you have one is a now for, but a told the idea yes or involved in a corruption act, no. John Dramani Mahama, Katene Niagaze, Buzifumuniano, Kotsman Unkabimano, baby. I'm running bugu so no, or say Jena Bobu so we dia, and ye coffee. Can say one eti ono de say I am panyampa say friends say Berko Asante ene nkrofo ya gbo mu din so na ye involve atwe kai John Dramani be ho kwan am ya tede poda kwa gutum. But according to James Kwabena Bomfeh Jnr, CEO at the CenCES and lecturer at UPSA, or see any issue of corruption that assume an overproportionate media hype tends to die some funny death. Let's do a thorough investigation first.
Back and say, oh, I don't have the information. Let's be careful. Sometimes we destroy ourselves in this country ahead of ourselves. It's delicate, it's serious, but it is not beyond our reach. Let us go into it as a country, find all the issues there are in, and if we take our time painstakingly, I'm sure if there was anything untoward or any wrongdoing on the part of anybody in the name of the Republic of Ghana, Kojo, we will nail it. It won't be the media hype or the rush to go on social media to say, we've got them, this, that, to prove that somebody is corrupt. That will not help. We've done it in the past, it failed. Any investigative matter or any issue of corruption that assumes an over-proportionate media hype tend to die some funny death. So I'm very careful. I'm begging you. Let's look, thorough investigation, thorough. And let's exercise what my former Kabachera and later on Yagbongro Timu said, that restraint. Let's hold ourselves, that even though we have right to say some of these things, let's hold ourselves back, do the diligent work of investigation, bring all the facts out, but inform the Ghanaian public that this is what we found.
Was it Ghana? Corruption case be a buy. Way. Probably no. What you want case in the Use Boko because hype no cost hype no. I just say about say pre. No more some go from bread. I'm going for new topic. I got discuss it. Munya no going baby. Anyway, I hear na gusiaga. My first place. Investigation, Papa Ngos, we have been investigating corrupt officials since 1957. They don't say Yachomotum. In fact, the political class do Yachomotum due to corruption. They are not up to 30 since 1957. The number of armed robbers, any Unkronia banning for Yachomo, Ghana, even every month, more than as a politician, almost so many almost so many na. Omuni na boy krono. But hardly I don't say achieve. Ochi omusu go to 1 week or yare na go to hospital. Hospital so near fan go to the menu go dem ni biu. The correct one. Indeed, there James Kwabena Bomfeh Jnr, CEO the CenCES and lecturer at UPSA. Ekano, me no 100% adwene. Because hype no ye be ma hype na e be wu go say wu. But the question is, na Godfrey Dame, no way. Na OSP from Martina Midu, Ekosi Kisia Jabe, like no more. Eba ne saying, ano man tima on cover we ni na ma bedu ne. Say ne say this for ye bugata. Na so o man follow case to the last year. What are we going to do? That say and also another waste. They say you're trying corruption have no expiring date. MPP bar, no also be taking case in the back. But we are all watching. We are all watching. Yabi the payafie ni because Sir John Dramani Mahama said indeed or resetting Ghana, the resetting Ghana agenda, then anybody who is involved in crime and say deal with the person squarely and fairly. They say already said na tamakula tinu de no amam for highlight go highlight I said nolly process quite first acquitted and decided the yard also when it comes to NDC members and the person who we be but MoP girls, a member of parliament girls, a member of power girls, and I then catch them and I say girls dear and then ministers for Jessica. Sana yechua na first and the park of Barbisia, young small gay, basic 22, 23. And a 10, no, a 10, hello, lie. Do you know the power of a woman? Or my defense, Missa, or mana year 360. Say a muddy and ye move video manful. And young man said to our boys a small young beautiful girl, not to come a fat. I do want to see. I do want to see. Eti says I never called the end young. And yet, you better say up money be my just much more ministers in you. But omo to me, actually, because omo in this for the Attorney General any ni OSP omo to me action crofo we a prosecute omo because they say any investigation be abre a prosecution can it happen. Catch me our comment section na say oh you are subscribe like it share more you to any be ready no eba ko be max billion I will make a truth to old burger trends a crowd. Bye bye.